Have you ever woken up feeling like your energy just isn't what it used to be? Like the days seem to move faster, but your body is a step behind. Maybe you used to bounce out of bed, ready to take on the world, but now, well, it takes a little longer to get going. You're not alone. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about learning how to do it right. And the good news? Small changes in your daily routine can make a huge difference in how you feel, how much energy you have, and how long you stay strong and independent. In this video, we're diving into 7 daily habits that can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Because after 60, you deserve to feel vibrant, capable, and excited for each day ahead. Let's start with something that affects everything, from your brain to your heart to your joints. Hydration. I know. You've probably heard drink more water 1,000 times. But let's be real. How much water are you actually drinking? Most people over 60 think they're drinking enough, but the reality? Dehydration sneaks up fast, and the symptoms aren't always obvious. Fatigue, brain fog, stiff joints, even dizziness when you stand up too quickly. These can all be signs your body isn't getting enough water. The tricky part? Your thirst signals weaken as you age. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already running on empty. So instead of waiting for that dry mouth feeling, make hydration a habit. Keep a glass of water next to your bed. Drink a full glass first thing in the morning. Carry a water bottle with you, just like you would your phone or wallet. And if plain water feels like a chore, mix it up. Herbal teas, lemon-infused water, even high-water foods like cucumbers and watermelon all count. The goal is simple. Sip throughout the day, and don't wait until you're thirsty. Your body will thank you. Now, hydration is key, but if you really want to feel stronger and sharper every single day, there's another habit you can't afford to ignore. Movement. I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights at the gym. This is about daily movement, simple, doable, and effective. The more you move, the more your body wants to move. But the less you move, well, that's when stiffness, pain, and weakness creep in. Think about it. When you sit for too long, whether it's watching TV, reading, or even just scrolling on your phone, your muscles tighten, your joints stiffen, and your energy plummets. The secret to staying independent for as long as possible? Keep moving every single day. Start with something easy. A 10-minute walk after breakfast. A few stretches before bed. Even standing up and rolling your shoulders every hour if you've been sitting too long. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does have to be consistent. And if walking is tough on your knees, no problem. Try chair exercises, water aerobics, or even gentle yoga. The point isn't how you move, it's that you move. Every step, every stretch, every little bit of movement keeps your body strong and flexible. Now, speaking of staying strong, there's one more habit we need to talk about, and it's a game changer: protein. A lot of people don't realize this, but after 60, your body needs more protein, not less. And yet most seniors aren't getting nearly enough. Why does it matter? Because protein is what keeps your muscles from shrinking. And when your muscles shrink, your strength, balance, and energy go downhill fast. Ever notice that some people over 70 start having trouble getting up from a chair? That's muscle loss. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow process that starts years earlier. The good news? You can fight back with the right foods. Make sure every meal has a good source of protein. Eggs, fish, chicken, Greek yogurt, beans. Even a protein smoothie if that's easier. Your muscles need fuel to stay strong, and the older you get, the more important it becomes. And here's a little tip. Pair your protein with movement. A short walk after eating? That helps your body use that protein even better. It's a simple habit, but it can make all the difference in keeping you strong, steady, and independent for years to come. Now we've talked about hydration, movement, and protein. 3 powerful habits that can make a huge difference in your energy, strength, and overall health. But let's be honest. Physical health is just one piece of the puzzle. If you really want to live longer and happier, you have to take care of what's happening inside your mind, too. Because here's the truth. Your brain needs exercise just as much as your body does. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to remember the name of someone you just met? It's frustrating, right? But memory lapses like these aren't just a normal part of aging. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it stays. And that brings us to the next habit, mental stimulation. The biggest mistake people make after 60, they stop learning. They fall into routines, doing the same things, thinking the same thoughts, watching the same TV shows, and they don't realize that their brain is shrinking because of it. But the brain loves a challenge. It thrives on novelty. So how do you keep it sharp? Simple. Do something every day that forces your brain to think in a new way. Read a book that makes you think. Do a crossword puzzle. Learn a few words in a new language. Play a musical instrument, even. Switching up small things like brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand or taking a different route on your daily walk can strengthen neural pathways in your brain. And here's something fascinating. Socializing is one of the best ways to keep your mind young. Conversations force your brain to process information quickly, recall past experiences, and respond in real time. That's why people with strong social circles tend to stay sharper and live longer. So, pick up the phone, call an old friend, join a club, take a class, or even just chat with your neighbors. Your brain will thank you for it. Now, speaking of staying sharp, there's another habit that's absolutely crucial, and yet so many people ignore it. Sleep. I know what you're thinking. I don't sleep as well as I used to. And it's true, sleep patterns do change as we age. But that doesn't mean you have to accept bad sleep. Because here's the thing. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling groggy. It affects everything. Your memory, your immune system, your heart health, even your weight. Ever notice how you crave junk food after a bad night's sleep? That's not just in your head. Sleep deprivation messes with your hunger hormones, making it harder to resist unhealthy foods. It also weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness. So if you want to live longer and feel better every day, protecting your sleep should be a top priority. Start by setting a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Yes, even on weekends. Your body loves routine. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. And here's a big one, cut down on screen time before bed. The blue light from phones and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, making it harder to fall asleep. You struggle with sleep? Try a calming bedtime routine. Reading, stretching, listening to soft music. And don't underestimate the power of a good pillow and mattress. Your body changes as you age, and so do your sleep needs. If you're waking up with aches and pains, it might be time for an upgrade. And let's talk about something else that can wreck your sleep: worry. How many times have you laid in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying old memories or stressing about the future? It happens to all of us. But letting stress and anxiety steal your rest? That's a habit worth breaking. That's why the next habit is so important. Managing stress. Because stress isn't just an inconvenience, it's a killer. It raises your blood pressure, weakens your immune system, speeds up aging, and even affects your digestion. But here's the good news. You have more control over stress than you think, and it starts with one simple thing. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Worried about what might happen next year, next month, next week? Ask yourself, can you do anything about it right now? If not, let it go. Easier said than done, I know. But worrying about things you can't change is like paying interest on a debt you don't owe. It drains your energy, without giving you anything in return. So what can you do instead? Create small, daily moments of peace. Go for a walk in nature. Take deep breaths. Listen to music that calms you. Write down your thoughts in a journal. And here's something powerful. Practice gratitude. Every morning, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Even something as simple as, I'm grateful for my morning coffee, or I'm grateful for the sunshine, can shift your mindset. And if there's one thing that makes all the difference in stress management, it's this: don't isolate yourself. Human connection is a lifeline. Having people you can talk to, laugh with, and lean on makes life not just longer, but better. So, make time. We've covered a lot so far. Hydration, movement, protein, mental stimulation, sleep, and managing stress. These habits are the foundation of a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. But there's one more thing, something that ties everything together and can make the biggest difference of all. Purpose. You might not hear doctors talk about this as much as diet and exercise, but it's just as important. Because here's the thing, people who have a reason to get up in the morning, something that excites them, something that gives them meaning, live longer. And not just longer, they live better. Have you ever met someone in their 80s or 90s who still radiates energy, who still seems full of life? I can almost guarantee you they have purpose. Whether it's their family, a hobby, volunteering, learning something new, or simply finding joy in everyday moments, they have something that keeps them moving forward. Now you might be thinking, but what if I don't have a big purpose? That's okay. Purpose doesn't have to be something grand like writing a book or traveling the world. It can be as simple as taking care of your garden, mentoring a younger person, learning a new skill, or even just making someone smile each day. The key is to stay engaged with life. Try something new. Explore your interests. Give back to your community. Find ways to keep growing, learning, and contributing. Because when you feel useful, when you feel like what you do matters, it adds years to your life and life to your review. And let's talk about something really important, how you see yourself. Aging isn't something to be feared or fought against. It's something to be embraced. The truth is, your 60s, 70s, and beyond can be some of the best years of your life, if you let them be. But too many people fall into the trap of thinking, I'm too old for that, or it's too late for me. Let me tell you something, it's never too late. Not too late to get stronger. Not too late to make new friends. Not too late to change your habits, improve your health, or try something new. Your body and mind are incredibly adaptable, no matter your age. So if there's something you've been wanting to do it. If there's a habit you know you need to change, start today. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be big. Just take one step in the right direction, because here's the truth. Small changes, done consistently, create huge results. Drink more water, move your body, eat enough protein, challenge your brain, prioritize sleep, manage stress, and most importantly, find purpose. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Just pick one habit from this list and start today. Then, when that becomes part of your routine, add another and another. The goal isn't to be perfect, the goal is to be better than yesterday. And remember, you are not alone in this. There are millions of people just like you, making small changes, choosing to live fully, and proving that age is just a number. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments. What's one habit you're going to start today? And if you want more tips and motivation for living your best life at any age, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Here's to staying strong, sharp, and full of life, no matter your age. I'll see you in the next video.